guys. We're gonna wait maybe a minute more. Give everybody time. Anybody that wants to see the match to see the match. Hope you guys have been doing okay. I've been doing alright. Oops. Yeah. Can you guys see the game okay? Okay, sweet. Glad. I've been I was doing some tweaking last night, like with the game and the stream. I think. Well, I'm not gonna say anything because I'm hoping it works better maybe. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited for the Griffins. The Griffins, I guess I can go ahead and share some stats. But the Griffins had a rocky beginning to this season. Um, they were pretty much bottom most rounds through until maybe last match. And they really started to pick up some steam. We'll see if they can sort of pick some up now. As for the Royals, they're right above the Griffins in the league table. They haven't been particularly spectacular up front, but also been pretty solid in the back. Only one victory and a loss to their name. The rest have been ties. So yeah, this will a win for the Griffins would keep them back into the fight of a European spot, rather than just fighting to keep stay with the rest of the pack. Whereas the Royals, a win would also do well for them in keep them closer to that fight of a European spot. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna double check here, everything's okay. Okay, we're good. All the tactics should be up to date. If they're not, I'll obviously go and change them quickly, but it seems that everything's up to date, so we're good. But yeah, as for the Griffins, they don't have any new signings. Excuse me, the Royals don't have any new signings, but the Griffins have one new signing. Very small, very short side back by the name of Mackenzie. I think that's a pretty good signing. I think it's always useful to have a side back, especially a short one who can sort of just run and outmuscle everyone. But yeah, we'll see how they get on today. The Royals are playing in their first kit, their home kit, purple and white stripes, and the Griffins will be in their alt kit in light green. I like this kit actually a lot. But yeah, like I mentioned, no, there is one signing that we're waiting for the Royals to confirm. I will say that though, but they haven't responded back yet, so we'll see. And I mentioned before that Griffin's new side back will be put to the test in this first match here. Excuse me. But yeah, let's get started. I think wins are crucial now that we're entering the second half of the season. This is the last match, I think, of the first half. Wednesday's matches will be the same matches as before, but returned home and away. It's still everybody's hasn't really consolidated themselves in any position yet, except maybe I'd say the Eagles and the Rovers, which are a slight smidge away at the top compared to the bottom, which so far has Dragões kind of firmly planted on the bottom, unfortunately. The Griffins were sort of in that position, but a win against Leyenda last week really boosted their opportunities here. They have an attacking option here. Mockery. It's a good pass there. See Sigurdsson. They have scored this way before with the cross from Sigurdsson. Mackenzie there going for some fights. Seems that there must have been a shove or something. Here comes Ghabr. That was a good piece of work there to draw Fallon. Hernandez in a dangerous position. He's going to have a pop. What a save that was. Oh my goodness. What a save from Johansson to hit the bar. What a strike that was from Hernandez. The header by Miller, I believe. The header by Miller goes wide. But what a strike that was by Hernandez. But what an even better save by the goalkeeper. My goodness, Johansson. I'm tipping my hat to you, boy. That was a save and a half. We'll have to look back at that one. That was just phenomenal by both players. Hernandez, we'll see if he can get a goal this way. This is dangerous here. On the counter, Jørgensen. Jørgensen's gonna have a strike. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's just wide. The counterattack by the Oslo Royals was so deadly. That should have been a goal. I was ready to say that was a goal, but it was so nearly wide, right by the post. Maybe a pass back to Barniashev might have done better. Miller here. Miller's also gonna have a strike. It's bobbled a bit by the goalkeeper, but Hansen is first to it. Very intense 10 minutes here. It's clear that both teams really want to win this game. Neither team going to let the other team dominate. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is either the first or the second game with royal tactics implemented by Alessio. So maybe this is a good change, but we'll see. We'll see what the rest of the match has to offer. Well, this has been good football by both teams so far. Nice passing, good control, good playmaking as well. Barniashev, Chad champion. That was a push by Chad champion on Biensen, I think. Tall defender cuts it out. The Griffins have started out very well, as have the Royals. Sigurdsson pushing up again for the attack. I think he might have a cross in here. Illich all the way back in the defense, helping out the defense. Jørgensen pushes forward here. Jørgensen's been pretty dangerous. Royals are forming an attack here. Simeone. Things have gone a bit less frantic. Chad Champion, that's a beautiful ball from Simeone. Chad Champion really should have had a shot there. But that was a good piece of vision there from Simeone, Alessio Simeone, to see him. Nandes has fought that one. He's going to have a strike, and unfortunately it's way off target. But he has had a strike, which is good. That's his second strike of the game. If we could do just a bit better there, if we could see more of that free kick style, I think Hernandez might be able to get a goal. Sigurdsson has been very nice up that left wing. Bjarnason. Bjarnason's through here. Ooh, he just had a strike, but it was just off of the legs of Jake Trotter. The Griffins are looking very dangerous, as are the Royals, as I've mentioned previously, but that has picked into the rest of this first half here. Play a bit of hot potato. Mackenzie making an appearance. Hernandez, good passing here. Griffins have been demonstrating very good passing this first half. Just keeping control of the ball. Hernandez with a brilliant fight there to pick it back. Good. That's been some good performance by Hernandez today, I must say. Very much showing a warrior type, you know, just fighting for the ball. Barniashev is gonna have a strike. Cleared away. Illich is gonna have a header. Unfortunately, it was a much more wide, but they just kind of bobbled it like a like a balloon just across the field. Good tactic that is. Just kind of play volleyball for a bit. Illich again. Good tackle by Olafsson. Ghabr. Hernandez. Hernandez is past his marker here. He's got some space to work with. He's going to have a strike right into the hands of Johansson. Man, Johansson has also had a pretty solid game today. Apart from his save, he's had good positioning as a goalkeeper. We have seen some questionable positioning of other keepers in the league. Johansson has been on top of that. And then this again. Almost got to that foot race. Barniashev. Been pretty present as well. Nice piece of skill there. Larsen. Mockery muscles him out for a throw-in. Both teams have had decent chances here. It's been pretty even-sided, I'd say. Champion. Distributing the ball to the wing, Larsen. Barniashev is going to be on the end of it. It was a foul, I'm sure. Nope, he is offside. Banyashev is offside. A bit of a scramble there. Griffins maybe a bit lucky there. Magnussen making a run forward. Really like how the defense gets involved in the Griffins attack. That's a foul on Chad Champion, who's had a really good season so far, I must say. That was an interesting slide tackle. Illich somehow manages to overcome that double team. Good cut out by McKenzie. McKenzie's still with the ball. I'm afraid it's on the line. Wow. How about that for control? And it is going to go out of the line that time, but just a blistering run on the line. Nobody could get them out. There's going to be one added time. Sorry, one added minute of stoppage time. McKenzie wins the ball back. Good performance, good debut by McKenzie, I'd say, today. Hernandez winning it back. This is a brilliant performance by Hernandez today. It's a brilliant pass to Miller. Miller has to be... Oh my goodness, I thought that was a goal. Miller just had a bit of a heavy touch there. Hernandez again. It is halftime. Both teams have been fantastic today, I must say. There it is. Hernandez. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, let's get a close-up. What a save that was. Johansson has had like so many good saves this season. Jurgensen had a strike there. That should have been a goal. We'll get a good chance of how close that was. Oh my goodness. It could have hit the post. Hernandez winning it back. Hernandez, I've been really impressed by Hernandez's performance today. Maybe should have had a better strike there. But the effort is commendable. There he is again. That strike was belted at the keeper, but not a bad effort. And the free kick. Oh, I want to take a look at this again, actually. Let's see if it'll give us another angle. Nope, the same one. What a save that was. All right. In terms of shots, the Griffins have been more persistent. I'd say probably big thanks to Hernandez for that. I'd say maybe half of the Griffins, maybe a little bit less than that, have been Hernandez's. Royals have had strikes, unfortunately, not much work put in to get them on target, sort of test out lane a little. But yeah, second half. Yeah, Hernandez has been phenomenal today. He hasn't had a goal, but I don't think we should judge a striker's performance based on the goals they get. This is a good piece of work here by Mockery. He is cut out. But yeah, Hernandez has been really good today. Just like the fact that he's been pressuring, the fact that he's sort of tested out this defense. Jorgensen with the ball. The cross in, who's in the middle? It's a poor header by Illich, I'm afraid. But yeah, that was a good piece of dribbling there by Jorgensen. Good pass there to see McKenzie. Let's see if McKenzie can do anything with this. It's a cross in. Oh my goodness, it's an own goal. Oslo Royals. Larson. Mate, what have you done? McKenzie with the cross in. Larson. What was Larson trying to do there? Oh my goodness. Larson with a shocker. McKenzie's cross. Larson. I guess he just forgot. I guess he forgot what side they were playing on. Larson, that was... What a terrible way to concede after playing this match. But the Royals, let's see what the Royals can do here. Larson with an own goal. We haven't had many own goals this season, which I think is good. Chad Champion is gonna come off. Larson had a bit of a stinker there, I'm afraid. But the Royals aren't down and out of it just yet. McKenzie pressuring that one. Also been pretty happy, I'd say, with McKenzie's performance. Carlson, newly subbed on, excuse me. Royals need to be more pressured, I think, to get a goal. Griffins will certainly take this. Definitely not the... That was a brilliant pass, but an even better cut out there by Magnussen. I've really been liking the wing play by some more subs. No players, none of our players I think have been subbed, which is a good sign. Oh wait, excuse me, Chad Champion was subbed before. He was probably very exhausted. Cabral. Good cutout by McKenzie. Stopped the play in its tracks. The defense is right on it for the Griffins. It's really hard to penetrate by that 5-man line plus any additional defenders. It's basically a wall, a fortress. Miller here with some space. There's 5 men coming back. Nielsen with a driving ball. Unfortunately didn't have a recipient. That's a word. Jensen. Good passing. I've really been liking the passing as well. Gonna switch it. The home fans are trying to do anything possible to throw the Griffins off their track. That's a foul. Jonathan doesn't understand, doesn't agree with that choice. Cabral and Miller are off. They've had pretty decent games. Not their best performances, but decent nonetheless. Cleared out by Benson and Hernandez. Hernandez is very deep. Pressuring that man of the Royals. Simeone, good pass to Larsen. He's going to have a cross here. It's a good block that looked like a handball. I'm not sure if handballs are in this game. Yeah, that was a handball. I think with the way that the game works, I think calling a handball would like count every like 5 minutes. But yeah, I'm not sure. Interesting. I never noticed that before. I don't think I'd ever seen a proper handball like that before. The Griffins. Good cut out there. Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember seeing those like BS calls where they like do a handball, but it's like it just grazed his finger or something and it's a handball and all of a sudden it's a penalty. So I think it'd be better without handballs. I mean, if this game did have it, I think I'd like to keep them off. Just because, you know, you could make a tackle, but the ball happens to touch his hand and suddenly you're sent off or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, after a slide. The referee has called a foul. The referee has been a bit strange today. Not gonna lie. They've won it back. Jurgensen with some space. Good block there on his chest. Hopefully that didn't knock the wind out of him. Which is a thing. Like if you hit a player hard enough with the ball, they'll kind of stumble and like have to stop for a minute to catch their breath. Because, you know, that's real. It's a yellow card here for Bjarnason. He's already been called a foul on. The ref decides to book him for this. Simeone. Yep, that is the first card of the game, surprising enough. Christiansen. Christiansen loses it. Bjornsson. Out-muscled. I like how the home team boos away the away team. That really adds to it, I think. Or the home crowd, I should say, boos the away team. I think I said home team. We are approaching the end of the match here. An own goal by Larson separates the two teams. The Royals could still make something happen. It's a wide header, but Nyashev is going to make a run for it, but it's collected by Lane. I think the Royals are starting to run out of steam, unfortunately. It's an interesting header. The attacking mindset has left a lot of room open for the Griffins to work with. McKenzie fighting to win it back again. Excuse me, I had to mute myself for a bit. Hernandez. Was there a sub? I wasn't aware. Thorsteinsson. That is the match. Credited as an own goal, not even going to have Larsson's name on it. This is a bit of a heartbreak, I'd say, for the Royals, who had a decent match, but that own goal I think just killed them out, honestly. That own goal probably just kind of killed their morale a bit, which is really unfortunate. But I must say that the Griffins seem to be in control of the match for the better part of the second half. The first half being a bit more even-sided. Hernandez having an extraordinary game, quieting down a bit in the second half, but you know, that's the standard we have so far. Yeah, I think we'll have a look at the own goal. This is it. McKenzie had a blistering run forward, cross. Larson just kind of forgot what goal he was playing for. And it ends 1-0 for the Griffins. But I must say, this is a good performance by both teams. Even though we had a victor well, look at that. Royals had 5 shots on that second half. Griffins had none. I could have sworn they did, but I am mistaken. Larson, 50th minute. But yeah, this is a good performance by both teams, I think. This is a performance that both teams should be pretty happy with. Although the scoreline didn't reflect that, this is a good step forward in terms of tactics. You can always find something to improve, but I'd say this is a much better tactic than if you had like the default 4-4-2 or something. Let's look at the individual match records. McKenzie, man of the match. Well, I guess just to say woman of the match. McKenzie taking accolade this time around, which I think is pretty deserving. I wonder what you guys think. Let's look at some of the other players here. subs had a pretty good run on. Because I was thinking about giving it to Hernandez, but he did kind of quiet down that second half. But Mackenzie was just kind of like very present in that second half, I think. So I wonder what you guys think. Should we give it to Mackenzie? Are there any other arguments that could be made? I'm trying to think here. Hernandez, Miller, not so much, I'm afraid. Johansson had a pretty decent game as well. He had to really struggle for those first half saves, and he was on his game. Second half, obviously, wasn't much work put in by him because there were no shots by the Griffins in the second half. Let's go ahead and look at Mackenzie's stats. 11 passes. Yeah, I mean, she was everywhere, really. Just up and down those wings. I think that's a pretty reliable, a pretty reliable side back for a wing play. Yeah, so I think I'll give it to her. So, another, oh, excuse me. There we go. That does it for our first match. Boom. Last comment I'd say, as I said before, this is a performance I think both teams should be happy with. The scoreline obviously didn't reflect that, but there is something to work with here for both teams in terms of their tactics. Okay, next match we have Ezhdehan and Norfolk. Gonna go ahead and ping the teams. Also enjoy the match. Oh, good idea, good idea. I need to drink some water. Excuse me, my mouth has been very dry. All right, I'm back. No time wasted. Let's get this going. All tactics the same. Excuse me, Norfolk County had a bit of a change. I'll announce it when the game starts. But same thing for Ezhdehan. So, Norfolk County, Tom Price altered the tactics a little. We were switching from a 4-4-2 diamond to a 3-1-4-2, if I'm not mistaken. 3-1. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. No, yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, 3 center backs, 1 defensive midfielder, 2 center mids, 2 side midfielders, and 2 strikers. So I guess a 3-1-2-2-2, I guess. I don't know. Ezhdehan looking to keep building their meteoric rise, I think, to the top. Kind of languishing in that bottom half for the first few games. Tactics really changed things up, moving them forward. Norfolk County still sort of in that middle position of the table. No new signings by either team, I think. Ezhdehan playing in the red. Norfolk playing in their white. Both their home kits. We'll see if they can rival the sort of emotion that the first game had. Because I'm telling you guys right now, those first few minutes were so intense. So intense. I highly recommend just looking back at those first 10 minutes of the game or so. Pasalic with the ball here. He's through here. Ooh, it's a penalty. The ref calls a penalty for Ezhdehan. The Norfolk County defenders are protesting. It was a terrible tackle on Pasalic. Aydeli's going to take it. It's hit the post. Oh my goodness. It hit the post. Aydeli belted it. It went so far off the post. Oh my gosh, this is insane, guys. This is the craziest start to the matches that I've ever seen for both teams. Knowing how sparse goals come, that is a wasted opportunity, I'm afraid. Oh my goodness. Well, you guys, come on. Compared to our first game, that was just... wow. I can't believe it. There's still 84 minutes left to go, so anything can happen. Alabama Emmett. I mean, we had a post as well in the first 5 minutes of the last game, and it was through a free kick. I think Lady Luck is just not on our side today, lads. I must say. Lady Luck is just looking at us and mocking us. Just saying, you guys want to go? Yeah, right. Cut out by Hawkins. Yeah, tell me about it. One back by Karimi. He's going out for a throw-in. Ahmadi with the ball in. Very close that was. That could have easily been another goal. Pinto with some space here. Still Pinto. Price. That's a foul. Pinto. Almost a nearly cut, well cut pass. Good piece of physicality there from Hawkins. And sort of nudge him off his balance. That's Ali. Ali is a right back and he's playing like a center forward. He probably got caught in the attack and then hadn't had a chance to go back, so he's just pushing. He's back in his position now, in case you were worried tactically or something. I know Virginia Emma isn't in the chat, so just putting it out there. Tom Price. Bit of a frenzy here. Poor has been so good for this team. Even though he is a bot player, somehow he's just demonstrated a skill level above that of his stats. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Daniel Cruz. Santos. Basilic nudges Cruz over there, excuse me. Bit of a tongue twister. Ahmadi. Ayodele almost had a header there. I think he's looking to redeem himself. Virginia Emmett with the corner. That was a pretty good cross. Like, very probing. Almost. I was about to scream that was a goal. Ali. But yeah, I really like seeing you guys say that you're from different countries. I like having really good diversity. Price with the probing run. It's a cross in. Who's on the end of it? Pinto. Craney. Coming off of Ayodele. Ayodele wins it. Almost. Alright, gonna play hot potato as well. A poor pass. Yeah, Virginia Emmett has been really good. Very good anchor type midfielder, especially as a defensive midfielder. Ayodele. That is a foul. Dangerous position. Virginia Emmett is going to take it. The cross in. Ayodele had a header. Still Ayodele. Try not to concede another penalty. But yeah, his playmaking is really good. It's really good to have him in that deep midfield position to sort of come back, help out the defense, but also sort of probe forward. There he is, Virginia Emmett. Alabama Emmett. Two Emmets playing side by side. Yeah, I think that's the first penalty called in this season, actually. Ayodele, good pass to see somebody. I didn't get a chance to see. I think it was Alabama Emmett. But yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the first penalty that's been called in this season. Yeah, it was crazy. What a way to start this game. Like, Ayodele just kind of, he blasted it and it hit the post and it went so far. It was like a cannon. Maybe we could clip it. If we could find a way to do that, we could. I think that's clip worthy. Pinto has been really good for this Norfolk team as well. He hasn't had many goals, but he's been very courageous, I'd say. Yeah, it really is. I'm not sure if there's any like left. Yeah, there is. Pur is playing as a right midfielder. Those are really coming in handy, I think. Karimi. Good tackle by Hawkins. Norfolk have some good players on their team. Modati. Pinto. Good pass there to see Craney. He was playing as a right wing back. Cross in. Nathan Hawkins still fighting for it. My goodness. He's lost it. We've got about 5 minutes left in this first half. I'm not sure if we've had a dominant team. Maybe I'd say Ezhdehan, but just by a tad bit. Norfolk have had their fair chances. Not in terms of strikes, unfortunately, but definitely in possession. Price. I think Price should have been a bit more selfish and had a strike. Osborne. This is Ezhdehan's chance to get a counter, maybe. Virginia Emmett pressured by so many. You know how dangerous he is. Good tackle by Pinto again. Pinto been really good this game. Challenged by Modati. That's out of bounds. Very general terms. Out of bounds. Pasalic. Also, let me know if I'm saying your last name right, because I don't know if I am, but let me know. Ayodele. Come on, Ayodele, have a strike. Come on. Pasalic had another strike. And that's a foul. Hawkins on the ground. It's halftime. No goals yet, as is the standard. Virginia and Alabama are going to have a chat together. Come on, Ayodele. Come on, you have to do better than that, man. Oh my goodness. Ayodele. Oh, and that's just kind of hit. Oh, really? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. He even had Wilson sent the wrong way. And it just kind of hit the post. But really, those two highlights, interesting. I really want to take a look at the penalty one more time. There we go. Wilson. Oh my gosh. He could have just neatly tapped it, but I guess, I don't know, nerves. You definitely got to account for that. Nerves kind of make or break a penalty sometimes. But yeah, it's been pretty much Ezhdehan's game. Norfolk have had chances, but they haven't been able to just finish them. Second half. I did, Littman. I said, how do I actually say your last name? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. So I just want to verify. Is it Pasalic? Is it Pasalic? Just let me know. Let me know. Yeah, as for man of the match, I don't know. There haven't been any standout names. Ayodele has been good, but I don't think it's worthy of a standout, like if you compare it to Mackenzie's game last game. I'm glad the game and I agreed that Mackenzie was probably the winner of that encounter. Pinto. Pinto. Still Pinto. Still Pinto somehow. Pinto has a shot. It's bobbled a bit by Kabiri. Ooh. But it is out of danger. I'm not sure how you might have felt there. I hope we don't give you too many heart attacks. But yeah, good save, good save. I don't actually, I'm sorry. Mario Pasalic. Can you tell me more about this man, Mario? Genie Emmett. Ahmadi. Very slow. Everybody's trying to get on TV. Get in frame. Santos. Pinto. Pinto has been pretty good as well. Hasn't had a strike, unfortunately, except for that one. Oh, poor save, or poor passer, excuse me. I can't talk today. Pasalic. Poor winning it back. Yeah, I did. I was talking about man of the match discussions for this match. I said there haven't been any, that's an interesting shot. There haven't been any standout names so far in this game. I mean, compare it to Mackenzie's performance where she was like the performer that was constantly fighting for the ball, always winning them back, always cutting out the attack. Unless I'm mistaken, unless you guys have a good argument, I'd be willing to give it a read. Virginia Emmett. Karimi. Bit short the pass, I'm afraid. Pasalic. Oh, okay, I see. Interesting. I should probably either is there a C? I'm not sure. Yeah. But yeah, it's Pasalic. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Deli has come off in the place of Ebrahimi, who is also a decent striker. He has a goal this season. So not a bad change. Ebrahimi is a good striker. Good tackle by Alabama Emmett. Again, Alabama. There goes Pasalic. There we go. Now I'm saying it right. That makes me feel good. Ooh, that's an interesting ball. Ibrahimi's going to go fight for it. Sorry, I haven't been very concentrated. That's going to go out of play. Another sub. Pinto has come off for Armorad. Pinto has had a pretty good game. Kind of gutted he didn't get more strikes. But a pretty good performance. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when there's a sub, right after a sub, you can hear the announcer in the stadium announce the subs. This is a good pass. Hawkins has a strike. Not a good strike, I'm afraid. But you can hear the announcer say over the loudspeaker that, oh, so-and-so has been subbed. I think that's really cool as well. That and the JPEG fans. The JPEG fans are the best part of this game. Pasalic is fighting for that one. Good game, I'd say, from Pasalic today. Pasalic winning it again. He still has it. Bit of a bobbled header. A good cross by Pasalic there, Alabama Emmett. I was really hoping he'd go for a long distance strike or something. Ali. Wilson bobbles it. It's out for a corner. There's going to be a sub. Yeah, try to pay attention now to the announcer. Pasalic has come off. He did look a bit leggy, but a good performance, I'd say. Another bobble, Wilson. Come on, man. You gotta have safe hands. Ali. Hawkins again. Hawkins has been also pretty good this game. A good anchor there in the defense. It's a foul. We've got some 17 minutes left of this game. Anything can happen still. It's very much anybody's game. Ezhdehan, I think, being the better team of the two. Everyone's going to run in slow motion. Ibrahimi. Pur sees Ali. Ali is with lots of space here. He has a ball in. The defense is on point. If it wasn't, we might have seen a goal already. Ibrahimi. Excuse me, I got very loud there, but Ibrahimi had a golden opportunity. But Wilson finally comes up with a big save. Good passing around the back today by Ezhdehan. Emmett fighting for it. As Ibrahimi. Ibrahimi is very dangerous when he comes to pressure the ball. Alabama Emmett again winning it. I think I'm starting to have an idea of who might be this man of the match. I think it might be Alabama Emmett. Because he's been very good just throughout this entire game. We're already 80 minutes in. And he's just kind of been doing the same thing Mackenzie was doing last game. Just kind of fighting for the ball, cutting the attack in his tracks. There it is again, Alabama Emmett. Okay, I think he kind of stopped him with his back or something. There goes Alabama Emmett again. Adam has the cross. Santos was fighting for it. Good dribbling from Pur. Still Pur somehow. I'm telling you, this man is on another level. He's lost it. Of course, as soon as I said it. But yeah, I would say that you have had man of the match worthy performances this season. Arguably the first game. Ibrahimi. Excuse me. Excuse me, my throat's acting up for some reason. I think it might be all the talking I'm doing. But Ibrahimi had another golden opportunity and unfortunately he squanders it. I think I might have put too much pressure on his shoulders by saying he was a good replacement for Ayodele. Now he's just kind of nervous. We are approaching the end of the game. Hosseini, I think that's how you say it. Santos or Murad. Hawkins with the looping ball in. Ezhdehan defense is super packed. Nobody's getting past them. Hosseini loses the ball. Or Murad has a chance here. He's going to have a strike. Just wide. Or Murad had a golden opportunity there. Ghabr was diving for it. But it's just wide. I think this might be the ball game. I don't know why I said that. That's for baseball. But that's going to be game, I think. There we go. 0-0 draw. Oh, shoot. I didn't check the standings. Let me see. Yeah, Norfolk with a record 5 draws in 7 games. Not bad, but I think that should have been it, I think. Ayodele should have put them 1-0 and it should have been going 1-0 to Ezhdehan, but Ayodele's flopped there, unfortunately, kind of. Because that was the clearest cut chance here. Ghabr kind of need it there. Who is the home team? Ezhdehan. So both goalkeepers get clean sheets, which is always good. But yeah, I must say, I think the team that should have deserved to win this match was Ezhdehan. Let's take a look at the stats. My money's on Alabama. Really, nobody in the starting lineup was worthy of a man of the match performance. Hosseini. Okay. He did bobble the ball to almost give Norfolk a goal. Who might I give this to? I was thinking Alabama Emmett. Alabama Emmett was pretty good. Bashalic was good as well. Hawkins was also pretty good, I must say. These 3 players were probably the best players on the day today. Alabama Emmett, Bashalic, and Nathan Hawkins. Those were the 3 games. Oh snap, I completely forgot about Daniel Larsson. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad. Yeah, Daniel Larsson had his debut today as center back. I didn't see much of him. Ah, jeez, I flopped it up there, guys. I apologize. But yeah, I think I'll give it to Alabama Emmett. We can look at his stats. 26 passes made out of a total 29 attempted. 3 interceptions. 23 dribbles. Let me look at Bashalic. Not many passes, not many interceptions. And let's look at Hawkins. 3 interceptions. 20. Okay. I think I'll give it to Alabama Emmett. But these are the 3 standout players. Alabama, Bashalic, and Nathan Hawkins. You guys are saying Larson, so Larson's up there as well. Defensive midfielder. Alabama Emmett. Playing for Ezhdehan Ghabr FC. Okay. Third game up. We have... What a cracking match this should be. FC Leyenda against Sporting Rovers. Both teams that are fighting for the top 3 positions, I'd say. I'm going to ping the teams. Enjoy the music while I do this. All right. Let's go. We have had a bit of a drama here on the Rovers team. Kind of France national team-esque. For some reason, if you aren't aware, the France national team somehow always gets into drama before any big tournament. Somehow, somebody's teammate cheated on a wife, somebody's teammate got caught stealing, I don't know. France is somehow always somehow in drama when the national team plays. The Rovers have had a bit of that happen. We have had head coach Keina Kinoshita take charge of the Rovers team, but he's already gone. He's already left the Rovers as quickly as they got a head coach. We're left without one. So we're going to see plenty of new debuts here. Regner, this is the second match, I think. The Rovers are going to have new player Kinoshita. Like I said before, though, he's not here anymore, so he's just kind of there now. Technically, it is his debut, but he doesn't have a debut he had a debut where he couldn't even watch his debut because he's already gone before he could see his player make the debut. But here we go. FC Leyenda are playing in the purple. The Rovers playing in their typical green with yellow V-cuts. I wouldn't call them V-cuts, they're just kind of V's. Del Franco has been so good this season. I've really been liking the way he's been playing. This is Sporting Rovers' first custom tactic, I think. So it'll be interesting to see how they get on with this. Sabota, the tower that is Sabota. But yeah, let's see. The French national team. I remember for the 2010 they had some drama. I know for the Euros they had some dramas. It's a questionable clearance by the defender on the Leyenda team. Maybe a corner kick. Bobbled a bit by Martic. He's collected it though. But I think for the 2020 Euros, some player's mom said something rude about one of the other players and said, well, he's the reason why we lost, because they got knocked out pretty earlier than expected. So somebody's mom got mad and threw some comments at another player, and the player threw it back at the mom and the player. So I don't know. France is just really good at making drama in typical French fashion. Good tackle by Demitra there. Not a good pass, I'm afraid. Dimitra does win it back. He's making a run here. It's still Dimitra. Ooh, that's a nasty tackle by Svoboda on Dwayne. It's going to be a yellow card immediately. A very nasty tackle that sent Dwayne hurling across the air. There he goes. We have a free kick in a dangerous position here. Chess. But yeah, I don't know. You can look it up. You can see. Just like look up France Euro 2020 drama and something will show up. But yeah, and it always sucks because they just make unnecessary drama than they need to, and they just kill the morale of the team. Dimitra here. Maybe he should have been a bit more selfish and gone for the ball. He has. Dimitra, it's a bit of a foot race. It's going out for a throw in. Dimitra. He's gonna have a strike. Oh dear, it's just wide. Oh, I wish Sam was in the chat right now. That was so close. So close. Dimitra just hits it just wide. I have a feeling that Dimitra is so close to his first goal. Bit of a trip up there. Chess is fighting for it. Chess has been also really good this season. This Leyenda team is built very robustly. Is it just me? Does Jong-un look a lot smaller? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the rest of the players are much taller. But I don't know. Jong-un is just very small compared to the rest. Dwayne has a ball in. Oh yeah, there you go. Mom's getting into business. That's a foul. Ref is gonna have a word. Please keep it calm. Dimitra had a bit of a knock. Please don't tell me he gets out. Please. No, he's fine. Chess has a ball in. Regner is going to pick it up. He has a strike right at Kask's hand. I must say the Rovers have yet to concede a single goal this season, and they haven't lost one either. A bit of a monumental task for Leyenda to throw him off that ledge, or excuse me, off that that pedestal. Gonzalez has been booked. Regner was complaining a bit, but the ref was not interested. Svoboda pressuring. Martic clears it. Another foul. This ref likes to give fouls. Dwayne, still Dwayne. Fortune's been cut out. Dimitra is, it's a strike. Oh my goodness, this Leyenda team is surprising me. Dwayne had a good strike there. He kind of just appeared out of nowhere. But also, Abbas, it's nice to see you, man. Big ups to him for always putting in the work to give us good stuff for this league. Let's hope the Leyenda can get us a result here. A result would do so well for them in the fight for these top 2 positions. As for the Rovers, I'm sure that they wouldn't like that if they concede or lose for that matter. They do have a clean record across the board. Fernandez. Fox decides to just dribble it out. I think this is Fox's first start of the season. He has come on as a sub, but he's been given the chance to play from the start. Man, this ref loves to give fouls, doesn't he? Jong-un. Del Franco again, right on it. That's going to be a foul on the Rovers. My goodness, ref just let the game play. If it gets too heated, then we'll call fouls again. Regner's on it. Del Franco. Well cut out by Bolton. Bolton has been pretty good. I wouldn't say if he's had a good season, but he's been doing well in this game at least. Be a foul on the Rovers. Gonna be Leyenda. Gonzalez has a ball in, it's a header. Chess unfortunately couldn't direct it on target. But the chances are there. Leyenda just need to capitalize on them a bit more. You might see a goal. Also, the games have been going by a lot quicker. I'm hoping that it stays this way. I think it's down to so much work I did yesterday. It was so much. But I think it's coming to fruition, so that's good. Kinoshita tried to fight for the ball there. Still, Kinoshita is still going here. Hector on the other end. And he does win that battle. Good stuff by Kinoshita there. Dwayne has had a much better game compared to the other games he's had in the season, which is good, always good to see. Fernandez has a strike over the bar, but Leyenda are cashing in on those chances. And he had lots of room to work with. Not a bad strike. Ref has a word with Regner. He has been pretty hot tempered today, so I think that'll sort of quiet him down just a bit. Sabota. It's going out for a corner. The Riker run for it. Martic has a bit of a struggle again. There's a strike. It's just wide. Kinoshita with an electric shot there. Unfortunately, couldn't direct it towards the net. But a good effort nonetheless. Both teams have been pulling their punches. I don't know if that's the right phrase to use, but I'm using it. It's mine now. What a good addition Regner has been for this team. A great addition. Really like how he's been sort of just molded into this into this team tactic. Dimitra wins it back. Unfortunately, it is counted as a foul. He might have been a bit too aggressive to win it back. Dwayne. Pedro. Still Pedro. He's lost it. I think that'll do it for first half. No goals yet. I've been thoroughly impressed with Leyenda's performance against the top team. Let's take a look at some of the first half highlights here. Dimitra had a brilliant opportunity there. Just a bit more to the right and that would have been a goal for sure. This is the booking, I think, Gonzalez. Yep. Dwayne there with a surprise appearance in nearly in the same fashion that Dimitra struck the ball. Just goes wide. Glancing header by Chess. Unfortunately couldn't direct it towards the goal. And this again. Just over the bar. Not a bad attempt though. I think that was by Fernandez. And then Kinoshita's cannon of a volley was just off target. Lots of chances in this first half. Very impressed with both teams. More so Leyenda though. How they've been sort of stacked against this team that have just been on incredible form. It speaks a lot to the team. But let's see if there's any conclusion to this encounter. We'll see what the second half has to offer. Silva was getting into a promising position there, but he was cut out. We have started the second half. Good pass to see Jong-un. Jong-un has some space here. She's going to have a strike. It's, oh my goodness. What a performance that was by Martic, but the defender just, I think he was stuck behind the net, but Martic with a heroic save there. Unfortunately couldn't direct it off target. And the defender just kneed it into the net. What a save. What saves those were by Martic though. Unfortunately the defender just had to, oh my goodness. 2 own goals in this match day. I'm not sure if I'm happy with that. Let's see if Leyenda have a response. There's still plenty of game left. That was a brilliant performance though by Martic. I think that was probably one of the best saves by the goalkeeper this season. By any goalkeeper this season. But just for it to be tainted by the defender to just knee it into the net is just really bitter. But that's how it goes sometimes. Not in the real world, definitely that would not happen. But sometimes you do so much work only for it to crumble in the matter of a space of a second. Robinson is going to get booked. I'm assuming for an earlier foul that the ref decided to call advantage. Or maybe dissent, I'm not sure. Somehow Fox had a hold of the ball there. It's a foot race. We'll see who gets there first. It is Sobota. Grimes. Da Silva. That's a foul. The ref calls a foul in a dangerous position for the Rovers. We are going to have some subs. Chess is going to come off for Ruben. Bolton to take it. He's going to have a strike. It's well off target, I'm afraid. Fernandez has a hold of the ball. Bit of a bobble here. Ruben with still the ball. Never mind. That has happened a lot, actually, where the ball has just smacked somebody in the face in the crowd. They have to go and help them. It's a danger zone. Get some other subs here. We'll see who comes off. Dimitra. Dimitra having a really good performance today. The crowd voices their approval of his performance. I think he might have deserved a goal. So cross in. We'll see who's on the end of it. It's going out for a corner, I think. Yes, it is. Wagner to take it. Rodriguez had the probing pass there, but Kask was just on it. Jong-un with a brilliant pass to Sabota. Sabota is offsides. Just a leg offsides, I'm afraid. But a good run nonetheless. Let's see if Leyenda can try and get something here. Alright. Just kind of knock it out of this. Knock it out for a throw in. They have switched to a more attacking play here. Leyenda. Dwayne. Grimes challenging him. Del Franco, he's going to have a strike, surely. Still fighting for it. I'm surprised how lucky the Rovers have been. The Leyenda have just been on them. Regner. Have a strike, maybe. Del Franco is going to have a strike. Oh dear, it's just wide. Another close opportunity. So close. Da Silva has come off. Replaced by Abraham. Da Silva's had a pretty good game too, I must say. Rodriguez to Ruben. Ruben is through here. He's going to have a strike. And it's a goal. We have an equalizer. Brilliant piercing run there by Ruben. He's so happy with that, as are his teammates. They are going out of this game with an unlucky goal. But Ruben puts him right back into it. Come on, boys. We have a game here. Ruben smashed it. That is the end of the Rovers' clean sheet. Leyenda have stripped the Rovers of a clean sheet throughout this entire season. But Ruben smashed it home. We're going to have some more subs here. Sabota and Jong-un have come off. Franco has come in. Is it squarey? Is that better? Oh, it's just like a square, huh? Like, it's just kind of blackness around. Switch it back. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it has to do with the tinkering that I was doing last night. I think this is the way to go. I'll probably do some more changes, but it's been helping a lot with the frame rate, which somehow I've managed to accomplish. I don't know how. Rodriguez has a cross in. Boy, Leyenda, I thought they were down and out of it, but they're still very much in it, and they could get a second goal and end up winning this game. And then, therefore, stripping the unbeaten record of the Rovers. But we'll just have to wait and see. It's a header, just wide. Yeah, I can make some changes. I'll have to keep tinkering, keep looking, seeing what works. Wagner. It's a bit more of hot potato. Dwayne has had a really good game today. But yeah, we'll see, Everybody else didn't comment on the matter, but I'll go ahead and ask. Hernandez here, Gonzalez. The good pass to Regner. Unfortunately, was cut out by Abraham. But yeah, Dimitra had a really good performance today, I must say. He nearly had a goal so early in the game. We'll look at the highlights. Rovers in a dangerous position here. It's a cross. Kinoshita in a really dangerous position. He's going to have a strike. And it's a goal. The Rovers score in this very late in the second half. Martic kind of bobbled it again. The Rovers are wait a second. Fletcher is playing at a center forward position. He's the goalkeeper and he's playing as a center forward. Wow. Well then. That was not going out, but Fletcher was right on the rebound. Gutted for Leyenda, who put so much effort to try and get that equalizer. But it's gone ahead and they've conceded yet again. We have 9 minutes here. Can Leyenda... They are going all out here. We've got 9 minutes to make something happen. Anything can happen in 9 minutes. Pedro, ambitious. Maybe should have been less ambitious. But that's really interesting. Look at that. Fletcher has clean sheets and now he's got a goal. That goalie's living the dream, honestly. Fernandez. Good dribbling. Regner. He's burst through. Couldn't find anyone, I'm afraid. Fletcher. Man who's supposed to be in net is playing on the other side. That's a foul. I guess not. Rovers just running out the clock, it seems. Still got 2 minutes. Time is starting to run out. Well, it essentially has run out. Now they sort of depend on these last few plays. Gonzalez. 1 minute. Kinoshita has won it back. Kinoshita still bursting through. It's a good tackle. Robinson. And they're going to time waste. Regner has won it back. This might be the last play. If not, the game should end here. This is the last play. It's a foul. It's a booking late in the game for Derbyshire, who has been subbed on, I believe. But this is it. This is the last play of the game. Dwayne. Oh, come on, ref. That was some BS, ref. Why not end the game before then? This ref. But it ends in a 2-1 victory. The unbeaten record continues, but their clean sheet does not. Leyenda get the spoils of that. But an exciting match nonetheless. Very exciting match. Here we see the own goal. What a brilliant piece of work by Martic, though, but way to go, defender, to get in the way of that. And the Rovers were leading momentarily by 1-0. Ruben, with a super sub performance, burst through the defense and smashed it home to put Leyenda back on the map. Give him back that 1-1. Give him some hope. But in the 81st minute, Kinoshita's strike was way off target, but Martic dove for it. Fletcher, with a reaching header, manages to hit it home with technically no goalkeeper in net. And that ends up being the decisive winner. Yeah, it is a tough loss, I must say. Leyenda did look like the better team for the first half. Kind of teetered out a little bit. Man of the match was given to Robinson. Gonzalez, with a better performance, was not given it. Before, let's simmer on the let's simmer on the man of the match. I'm gonna write down the stats. Hector, that's who knocked it in the 47th minute. But yeah, we can, if you'd like, we can discuss it, like tactics wise, because in my opinion, I think things are going okay. I think this is a brilliant tactic, honestly. Especially the wing forwards have been really, really just a huge asset to the formation. However, it does come at a price with the midfielder that's kind of, what's it called? Kind of lots of open space. But this is definitely a good formation. I think the 4-3-3 is going to be a way to go. But like I said, it's completely up to you. But I could definitely see like wisps of really dangerous attacking play, especially by Dimitra on the right. Alright, and the second goal came by Ruben in the 67th minute. Lots of goals in this game. More than we're used to. I don't think there was an assist on the play, but I'll double check. 81. Fletcher, the goalkeeper. He wasn't wearing any gloves because since he's a goalkeeper, there's no preset for him to wear gloves in the cold because technically he always wears gloves. But man of the match, I don't know. We'll keep talking. Where's the own goal? Is this it? No, that's not it. This should be the goal. Yeah, Jong-un's strike was deviated by Martic. Had another strike. Martic saved it again. But then Hector just comes waltzing in and just decides to knock it into the goal. So no assist on that play. No assist on the Ruben play for the equalizer. And of course, no assist there either. So, man of the match. I think I'll just go with what the game says. Robinson. I think I'll do that. Unless you guys have any serious objections, I'll go ahead and go with that. Huh, interesting. I was also thinking about that. Dwayne. Actually, I think that might be a better argument. I think Dwayne had a much better game today compared to the other matches today. Or sorry, the other matches that he's been involved in this season. 16 passes made, 20 passes attempted, 7 interceptions, 2 fouls, 2 free kicks. Covered a lot of distance. Yeah, good point. I'm going to go ahead and backtrack on that. I'll give it to Dwayne, unless there's anybody else. Franco, maybe, but we've seen how good he can actually play. This one probably wasn't one of his best days. Not to say it was a bad performance. Regner was actually pretty good. I liked the way he played. Demitra as well in the first half was pretty good. Chess didn't show up that much, but when he had the ball, he was pretty dangerous. Ruben was able to lead the team to victory. Ruben, apart from the goal, was pretty average, I'd say. Okay, yeah, we'll give it to Dwayne. Dwayne, who is playing as a center midfielder. Dwayne. Leyenda. Yeah, good call there. Good call there. Gone ahead and edit it. But last game, things are starting to heat up in terms of the. Did I click rematch? Whoops. I'll have to. Geez. Well, we're gonna be stuck here for a bit. It is Monday morning. My brain is all messed up. No. We have another match. Golden Eagle and Dragões. Dragões in a bit of a slump, unfortunately, to put it lightly. Golden Eagle have dropped points from Leyenda. Dragões with a number of new signings. Forgot to ping the teams. Golden Eagle versus Dragões. But yeah, I think the games have been running faster now, which is good. I'm glad that we sort of settled this problem for now. We see the new signing there, Ghabr. Really excited to see how these players do, especially for an ailing Dragões team, which is in desperate need of recalibration. is my day off, you're right. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'll try my best. There we have a new signing, Lawton. Jafari, Blackwood. But there's our Golden Eagle team. No new signings. But for the Dragões, we have 2 new signings. We have Lawton and Ghabr. We'll be really interested to see how they sort of organize themselves, to see if they can, you know, organize this Dragões team, which honestly is in really poor shape. So we'll see how they do. Ghabr already winning it back. Schaefer. It's a header. What a save that was by Santos. They could have struck very early. Golden Eagle have conceded a foul. Becker is on it. Becker's going to have a strike. It's over the bar. Maybe should have done a bit better. I think that ran off of Jafari, sorry, not Blackwood, Blackman's arm or something. Chinedu to Blackman, the African duo. Haven't really done much this season, unfortunately, but we'll see if they can do anything in the second half of the season, that is. Schaefer to Wagner's. Lawton with the ball, getting his first touch. Chinedu. Hey, welcome Fred, how you doing? Hope your day has been going well. Your Eagles are playing here against the very, very poor Dragões. They have won it back. Blackman, who was a bit nervy there. Of course, as soon as I said something, but Brathwaite is on it. Yeah, I'm glad he can make it, man. We'll hope that the Eagles can aim for a result here after the Rovers gain some points. Eagles will have to also gain some points to stay in the battle for the top 2. Going out for a corner. Fred is on it. It's a header by Fred and it goes over the bar. There goes your Fred. He's a pretty tall player, so I think he can win aerial balls there. Yeah, man, he's already had some goals in the League Cup. I remember that one. I'm not sure if he's had any other goals since then, but we'll hope for one. Chinedu has been booked on a foul on Aziz. Golden Eagles are playing in blue, playing towards the right. Dragões, the Portuguese team, playing in the black and light green stripes to the left. Jafari Blackwood. Good tackle there by Schulze. Bit of pressure here by the offense. No worries, man. Hope you Have a good day. Take it easy. I'll see you later. Oh, one back there by Jafari Black with Chinedu. Chinedu might have a strike, maybe. Kapur. That's a foul. It's an unnecessary trip by Damian Winter. Jafari Black was going to take it. It's a cross in. Becker is pulling away from the pack in terms of goal scores. He's got 3 in 7 matches, including this one. Not a bad record, considering how few goals have been scored thus far. The only other rival to that is Darius Miller on the Griffins. Becker has been the standout striker, I think, of this league, though. Fred with some good pressing to sort of throw the defender off his balance. Soboslai. Kapur, new signing. Can't do much, unfortunately. Martins couldn't keep it in play. It's going to be the Eagles' ball. Bit dangerous here. Damian Winter. Schaefer. It's cleared away. Lawton. Haven't seen much from the new signings just yet, but a good exchange there between Lawton and Kapur. Jafari Blackwood. It comes to the feet of Chinedu. Couldn't do much, unfortunately. Grazis. Fred pressing. Schaefer comes out here. He's going to have a strike. Safe hands from Santos again. Eagles have been dominating this game, which I don't think was entirely unexpected. They are top of the, well, they are second, I guess. They are top of the table, not the top. Aziz has a strike. She's going to be offside, I think. just by a leg, just about. We've got some 10 minutes, just about 10 minutes left in this first half. Not much to say. Has been Eagles mostly. Dragões winning the ball back, but then just losing it, not able to capitalize on anything. Lawton, good piece of dribbling by Lawton. It's a bit of a late tackle by Ghabr, but no foul. Ghabr has not been very well, unfortunately. Maybe it's the first game jitters, but we'll hope that they can sort of pick themselves up a little bit. Boyer here. Aziz, oh, it's still dangerous. It's going out for a corner. Damien Winter. Who's in the middle? It's a good over-the-top ball to Ghabr. Shevchenko is running to it. She's going to have a strike. It's a good save by Brathwaite. And he carried it out of the line, I guess. So it's a corner. Questionable stuff from the game. That's going to be a foul. Dragões are giving a fight here. Not as one-sided as I imagined it would be. Chinedu, still Chinedu. He's going to have a strike. Another good save by Brathwaite. Both goalkeepers on top of their game today. Good stuff from the goalkeepers. That's a foul. There is going to be no added time, so this might be the last play of the game. Becker has this ball in. Nobody's on the end of it, and I think this will be it for the first half. Nil-nil. Not much to say, unfortunately. But I will say that the last match, first half, went 0-0 and ended up 2-1. So that goes to show you that you never know what can happen. Becker fancied a strike. Fortunately, didn't have any danger. This was really dangerous. Blackman maybe should have done a bit better. Safe hands from Santos. Very good stuff from the goalkeepers. This is the one where he just kind of carried it out of the out of bounds. Chinedu here. Chinedu has been pretty good today. Very dangerous. But the goalkeepers have had something to say about that. So let's go. Let's see what this game has to offer. For the second half. This is the last 45 minutes of the game, the last 10 or 15 minutes of the stream, and consequently the last part of the first half of this season. Already, by the time this match concludes, we'll already be halfway through the entire season. I might do a mid-season review. Winners, losers, players to look out for. Eagles are going to carry it out here. Oliveira's having a go. Jafari Blackwood. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. Jafari Blackwood appealing for a corner, but he did have the last touch. The refs have been loving to call fouls today. To be a booking on Schaefer. Schaefer has been pretty flared up today. Doesn't agree with it. That's a foul somehow. Maybe like a late reach in, tripped up the player, counted as a foul. Tim Becker's through here. This is a good chance. He's going to have a strike. Unfortunately, he couldn't. He really should have had a strike. I don't know what Becker was thinking. That could have easily been 4 goals in 7 games. A hot attacker. Red hot, on fire, that surely many teams will have an eye on him as the transfer market approaches, or the opening of the transfer market. Gone all the way back to Brathwaite. Oh, Taras Shevchenko. That's going to be a foul. Chineda doesn't agree with it. Ref might be heavily lenient on the Eagles team and not so much on the Dragões team. Chineda has been brilliant today. Lawton fancies a strike from way out. It's collected by Brathwaite. Brathwaite safe hands today. Good stuff from the Canadian goalkeeper. Lawton with the ball still. He's going to have a cross. That looked very dangerous, and that has entered the parking lot. Excuse me. That shot probably out of the stadium. They probably had to go get a new one. That one was not coming down anytime soon. Blackman. Dragões have been pretty dangerous. They haven't looked like a team that's currently bottom with no wins. Ooh, it's a bit nervy there. Bit of a shove on Schaefer. There's going to be some subs. Blackman and Fred are off. Decent performance from the two. Blackman definitely coming forward and trying to give something to this Dragões team. Fred not so much, but still a dangerous presence in the first half. Intercepted. Got out for a throw. We've got 20 minutes left of this game. Both teams seem to be close to a goal, but nothing yet. Damien Winter. Good tackle by Ghabr. Very good stuff there. Carvalho's going to have a strike. He does. Very nearly tipped out by Brathwaite. I think he got a hand to it. A brilliant strike. He did. A great save there by Brathwaite to deny Dragões the lead. It is a corner, Blackwood. Lawton. That's a foul. The ref is not happy with Winter. And he's going to be booked. Winter, I think, being the player with the most bookings this season. What a strike that is. Not a bad effort by Jafari Blackwood. A strike from what has to be 40 meters out. Not bad. But at least get something finished from the play. Dragões switching to a more attacking play. This is good by Ferreira. He's going to cross it in. Another strike from distance. Soboslai, the Hungarian. It's gonna go out for a goal kick, I'm sure. Yes, it is. It's always dangerous when you're near the 6-yard box because everything becomes so much more quicker. So you have to have faster reactions to react. I suppose I don't know how else to say that. Oh, Brathwaite. Brathwaite had a bit really nervous there. Elects to clear it. It's going out for a throw in. Oh, who's in the box? Nobody. Brathwaite. That would have been super dangerous if somebody was in the box. Virtually nobody, just the keeper to beat. And they could have just belted it anywhere and it would have probably been a goal. Fortunately, nobody was there. Good pass to see Soboslai. Again, the goalkeepers have been on their game today. If it weren't for them, the story would be a bit different. Ball in. Becker is on it. The danger is not cleared. It's gone out, unfortunately. I think that'll do it for this game. This game is probably going to end 0-0. Those decisive points from Eagles. Decisive points that the Dragões needed from the Eagles. A loss would not have sufficed. They'll definitely take a draw, considering the form they're in. Eagles may be a bit upset with a draw, considering they're home as well. They're at home, and they're sort of slowly moving away from that top position they were so desperately trying to take control of from the Rovers, who have reclaimed that position. That'll do it. 0-0. Both teams unable to settle the score. Golden Eagles going away a bit more disappointed with a game they really should have won. Now it sets them back in the race for the title. Still very much in contention for a European spot, but that title is sort of very so nearly a bit farther away now. We'll take a look at the highlights here. Ezhdehan had a brilliant performance today. Could have easily had a goal, many opportunities. There's a booking on Schaefer. Again, like I said before, goalkeepers were on the ball today. Jafar Blackwood with a miraculous shot. I don't think anybody would have expected that one to go in, but there you go. Come back to Becker. Wow, Dragões were much more insistent than the Eagles. Maybe they would be happy with this performance. Or maybe they were a bit disappointed. Maybe they could have had a goal or something. Let's see who's man of the match. Honestly, I'm thinking about giving it to Brathwaite, which is probably fair considering he kept so many shots from going in. Let's give it to Ferreira. Okay, I think that's fair. Because he did make a lot of good saves to sort of keep their team in it. All right, that'll do it for today. So comes to the conclusion of end of the first half of the season. I'll do a recalculation of the standings so we can see who sits where, who's in battle for the title, who's in battle for European competition. The Champions League and the Europa League will start next season. And yeah, that'll do it for today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. It's very sunny where I'm at again, so definitely gonna make sure to take advantage of the sun. It's pretty much a rare occurrence up here in the north. But yeah, take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a semi-final matchup that I think has a lot to offer and will probably be very, very exciting to see what happens. So yeah, take care and see you guys tomorrow.